initially we were going to shoot in Canada, so this is just CanCon. Straight up CanCon.
I am Marvel Jesus.
They're Canadian characters. What an opportunity to have two, hugely, I think, iconic superheroes enter the MCU and do it draped in maple syrup.
How does it feel for you? I mean, your character has Canadian roots to be here now in the homeland.
It's perfect. And don't forget, I'm Australian, but we're from the Commonwealth. I get it. I feel part of it. And listen, these two, they're two of the coolest characters. They're Canadian, so they're sexy. And what else? They're out. Yeah, they march to the beat of their own drum, and they're not going to be pushed around by anybody.
Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40. You don't want this.
We got a chance to see it this morning. I love the film. I wonder how you lock into Wolverine when you got the merc with the motor mouth doing what he does. Is it the reverence of the character? Is it the suit? How do you...
May I just say that he has no problem locking into the character of Wolverine. It's like alter ego, but yeah.
I love playing this character, but I've never loved him more than in this. And here's the other thing that Ryan won't tell you, that he's a writer and a producer, and one of the very few actors that I'm more than happy to tell me how to do something better. He goes, but we're, as friends, we push each other. So both of us know these characters intimately. We can drop in, but then we can play and we can move and we can go places. And it was a dream come true.
Yeah, two-handers are like, I always think of them as kelp underwater. You kind of got to move with each other, and it's sort of a bit of a dance. And we do this. He does the same for me. He pushes me, and that's the thing that's better than anything.
Right? The communication.
Yeah.
I love that earnest moment where you just thanked him. Like you got to, it felt like you were really speaking.
That's me speaking to Hugh.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of dialogue in the movie where it's almost indistinguishable if it's us or their characters, Yeah.
We know you, one of Canada's most successful directors. Now, I think of Night at the Museum, I think of Stranger Things. You're used to being kind of in the driver's seat. You create these worlds. How did you ensure that this would still be a Shawn movie stepping into the maw of Marvel? Because other directors didn't fare so well.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good question, first of all. And I appreciate it after answering like 9 of the same questions for a month. The truth is, the MCU comes with expectations. Deadpool predates me as a franchise, but from the very beginning, Ryan and Kevin Feige made it clear to me they wanted a Shawn Levy movie. And that means, yeah, it's gonna be funny.
Us? A team? Shake on it. Ah, you nicked it. Just got the tip with your little steak knife.
It's gonna have spectacle. But it's gonna have big heart.
It's been a challenging few years, for sure. But I'm happy. That is because of each and every one of you. I'm the luckiest man alive.
Make a wish, buddy.
And they wanted that heart, and especially when Hugh called and he was like, I want in, we knew that, this was gonna be a movie about 2 unlikely companions who develop a form of brotherhood and who end up finding the thing they need from each other. And so there's a big beating heart at the center of this movie, and I think that is what makes it a me movie.
I feel that heart from it and all your projects. I want to talk about the Montreal heart. How does it feel to be here in Canada? Canadian director, Canadian superheroes, Canadian actors. The only thing that's left, if we could pour maple syrup on the carpet. And how does it feel to be presenting this Canadiana, a movie riddled with Canadian Easter eggs?
I don't know that I can think of a mainstream event movie tentpole that is more Canadian than Deadpool and Wolverine. So it feels great. I mean, from the very beginning, we told Disney and Marvel, we're like, we'll travel all over the world talking about this movie, but we're coming to Canada. We're coming to Canada, and it just feels right.